As a dermatologist, I see a lot of people complaining of sensitive skin. Sensitive skin is very challenging even for us to treat on a regular basis because they're sensitive to everything. Dry weather, cold weather, humid weather, sun, wind. All of these things can make sensitive skin irritated and red and flaky. And so what are the things that we can do to help support sensitive skin? Now, I think there are about 7 of the main key points that I'd like to highlight. The first thing, if you have sensitive skin, do see a specialist. It's very important that you're not trying to self-diagnose because sensitive skin can be a sign of some more serious skin conditions and actual skin diseases that need to be treated with medicines rather than truly just skincare. However, once you see a specialist and you work with them to develop your skincare plan, it's very important to stick with it, okay? Second thing, exfoliating. Avoid over-exfoliating if you have sensitive skin. The skin does need its natural barrier, including its layer of dead skin cells called stratum corneum. Stratum corneum is the layer that protects the living part of your skin or epidermis. If you over-exfoliate and that layer is too thin, a lot of the environmental compounds and factors can come and injure your active skin. So even though exfoliation can play a role in good skincare, do not overdo it because it will actually damage your skin and make it more sensitive. Fragrances. Avoid fragrances in most of your products. Although a lot of companies like CeraVe, Cetaphil, Neutrogena, Aveeno have taken fragrances out of most of their products, a lot of companies still incorporate a lot of fragrance because people like the way things smell because it evokes memories and it evokes a sense of wanting to use a product again. However, if you have sensitive skin, do try to avoid it. You can actually develop an allergy to fragrances over time. So just because in the first 6 months or a year using a product, you're not having a reaction does not mean that in the future you cannot. So just be careful, avoid fragrances. Quote unquote, natural ingredients. Now, I am all for things being natural. However, with sensitive skin, you have to be aware that natural does not mean non-irritating. In fact, the most potent of our skincare and medicines are actually derived from plants. So just be aware, all natural can be a warning sign of just too many different extracts in your products that could over time cause issues with sensitive skin. Now, one of the key components of any skincare routine is cleanser and moisturizer. I recommend that even if you have other issues on your skin that you want to treat, if you have sensitive skin, make sure that cleanser and moisturizer are actually without any actives. Why? Because if you have sensitive skin and you do want to treat things outside of just moisturizing, you want to have targeted products that have that active ingredient that you can titrate. If you have a moisturizer with that active product, that's something you should be using every day and you may not be able to decrease the frequency of use. So I recommend a cleanser and a moisturizer to be very, very simple without any active ingredients. You're there to just clean and lightly moisturize and hydrate, okay? Sixth, sunscreen. Very important, of course. It protects against aging as well as skin cancers. However, you do want to make sure that you're using the appropriate sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen tend to be my preferred type because they are a lot less allergenic. A lot of the chemical sunscreen components can actually cause allergies in sensitive skin. Mineral sunscreens though can also cause issues in sensitive skin, oftentimes because of other additives such as niacinamide or various vitamins that are compounded in. So like most things, you want to have as simple as possible in each component of your skincare routine. The simpler the better, the fewer ingredients the better if you have sensitive skin, and you want to separate out products. So if you do need to switch something out, you can without altering your entire skincare routine. Lastly, be consistent. If you have sensitive skin, you're not going to be the person that should be buying a different product to try every couple of weeks. It takes time for sensitive skin to get used to products, so doing that is only going to cause you to have a constant round of irritation and sensitivity. Again, all these things you should definitely talk to your dermatologist as you plan out a skincare routine, whether or not you have other skin issues. It's really critical that you treat your skin. This sensitive skin, these tips apply to all skin types, but especially for sensitive skin, make sure that you do follow these 7 steps. Hope this was helpful.